I may have made a really bad decision.
Okay, this is really hard. I can't go on any longer.
If you saw in my last video, I mentioned something about going for a walk, like a long walk, a challenging walk, a bit of a walk challenge. Kind of coming up with it myself. I don't know if it's a thing. I don't know if anyone else has done it. Obviously people have done it, but I've decided to do it. I don't know where I got the idea to do it. I thought it'd be a good idea to make some good content and also help me with losing some weight and get a little bit fitter. So we're going to go for a walk today. It's just an urban walk, streets, footpaths, around some houses. There's going to be some beach scenery, I would imagine, bit of coastline, all those sorts of things. But I'm going to keep going, I'm going to keep walking, and the idea is to keep walking for 24 hours. So I plan on departing. It is now 16 minutes to 9 on a Sunday morning. I'm going to depart exactly at 9 o'clock. So this is the plan. I'm going to leave at 9 o'clock. I'm going to do something like hourly updates throughout this video. I'll just give you a snapshot of the pedometer on my phone, give you an idea of how many steps I've taken, what sort of distance I've covered. I've got no idea how far I'm going to go in 24 hours. In terms of planning's probably been really minimal. So I jumped on the map, on Google Map this morning, and kind of mapped out an area where I'm going to walk. I don't want to be doing loops around the block. That'd be really boring for 24 hours for me and for you. So I can walk roughly, if I just go for a hike, normally I can cover around about in an urban environment 5 kilometers an hour. So I'm only going to be going quite slow. Well, not slow, but it is just at a reasonable pace. I'm not going to be pushing myself in any way. So I estimated around 4 kilometers an hour over 24 hours would be what's 96 kilometers. So that obviously doesn't take into account any breaks or anything like that. I've mapped out a course of around about 65 kilometers just to be safe, and then it wouldn't take me longer. It wouldn't be hard to tack on a bit to the end of that to be able to finish where I want to finish. So no sleep during the 24-hour period. I've just got fairly basic food, trail mixes and Cliff bars and those sorts of things with me. I won't bother going into that. I've got my phone obviously with the pedometer and a couple of podcasts and things to keep the old mind stimulated throughout the whole process. Well, I don't know about stimulated, maybe just try and take my mind off the stupidity of what I'm about to do. Anyway, so 14 more minutes to go. I'm quite nervous. I'm going to head from here. I'm obviously in my home at the moment. I'm going to head from here to a place where I can get a weigh-in and body scan, and I will show you that body scan and the or the result of that anyway. And my idea is to end up at the end of the 24 hours at the same body scan place, get another scan and just see if what sort of effect this ridiculous idea has had on my weight. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Fingers crossed this all works, and I don't injure or kill myself or get run over by traffic or anything like that, although that would probably make for good YouTube content. So wish me luck, fingers crossed. It's going to take you along on the journey. Like I said, I'll just bring you back for quick updates along the way, okay? Woo! Fingers crossed. Just waiting for that 9 o'clock to click over. We're about to get going. And we're off. Rightio, 9 AM on the dot on this beautiful Sunday morning, 4th of October 2020. Let's try and eke something positive out of this year, eh? Okay, so I've got the pedometer running on my phone. I don't know how well the camera's going to focus on the phone screen, but I'll give you updates along the way. But anyway, there we go. We have commenced our 24-hour walk. It is 9 AM. Next stop is at the weigh-in, so I'll see you there. Okay, so we're in the booth now to do the weigh-in for the this challenge, and we'll see what our starting point is. and get on our way. The time's now 9:32, so we're going for 32 minutes. So let's get on with it so we don't spend too much time in there, eh? Okay, there's the result, 105.4. That's our starting point, so it'll be interesting to see how we go 24 hours from now. Yeah, alright, let's get dressed and get the hell out of here. Alright, there we go, 10 o'clock, that's the first hour down. Piece of cake, mate. That's nothing. We just got to do that another 23 times.
I can't go on any longer.
That's not a problem. Not a problem at all, mate. Alright, so starting to warm up already. Predicted forecasts for today, temperature wise 27 degrees Celsius, so I don't think there's going to be any rain, I don't think. I hope there's not going to be. We checked the pedometer so far. Let's have a look at that. Hang on. Alright, let's see if, I don't know if you can actually... Yeah, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but saying so far 5,127 steps, 3.69 kilometres, 327 calories burnt. So I'm going to crack on. Feeling good, obviously. It's only 1 hour down. Hit the road, chuck a audio book on, and enjoy this beautiful weather. Alright, so we're just about to hit 12 o'clock. So yeah, the 3 hour mark. According to the pedometer, we've done 16,353 steps, 11.77 kilometers, 1,046 calories, I think that is. Yep, calories. Feeling okay, starting to get a bit of pain in my knees. My knees are actually pretty much blown out. Particularly my right knee. I do have a compression sock to go over it if it gets any much worse, and I've got a whole packet of painkillers as well. So I'm just going to stop for a 5-minute breather, have myself a Cliff Bar, and then we'll keep moving. All right, break over. Time to get going. On 2 o'clock, or 5 minutes to 2. So I'm going to sit and have a break in a minute, have something to eat, and then get the shoes off or head up the beach. Alrighty, shoes are off, let's go. Alright, I did about 1.5 k's on the beach, but it played havoc with my knee, so I had to get off the beach altogether. So we're back on the hard stuff. Let's get going. Time check, 2:30. So we're on the beach for half an hour. I seriously thought he was going to attack me. He's still coming. He's giving up. No. Got a new friend. Okay, 4 p.m. Oh, just taking a detour here off the road. It's like, it kind of runs through some nature reserve that parallels the road, still running in the general direction that I want to go in. It's a bit more up and down and looser surface and all that sort of stuff, slightly harder going. So that's all right. I'm still feeling all right. Knees are okay. They're holding up all right. A bit of pain in at the moment in the calves more than anything else. If I check the pedometer now, 37,379 steps, and we've done 26.91 kilometers and burned 2,395 calories. 7 hours. So we're approaching my PB in terms of long distance hikes, which is the 7.5 hours I did when I took the wrong turn up in the Wadigans. I'll put the link in the description. Actually no, just not on the description, I'll just put the link on the screen up above. So yeah, I'm not stopping for a break though. I want to keep going, I want to keep moving. Like I said, I'm feeling good, so we'll continue. 4 minutes past 5 p.m, so that signals the 8-hour mark that we've been on the go, and a PB for me in terms of longest walk that I've done in one go. We're back on urban environment. That detour, which is through the bush back there, which was unplanned, it was very much undulating upward, up and down. I'd never been through there before, so I kind of don't regret it, but it made it a little bit harder on the body. I am starting to feel some pain, definitely in the feet now. These are still okay. And I've gone down to maybe a mouthful of I've got just a mouthful of water left, so I'm now on the look for a source of water and some hydration. I don't think it'll be too far away. We're heading more back into some civilization where there's like shops and stuff, so I'll be able to grab something at some point eventually, I'm sure. But no, other than the pain in the feet and the knees and the legs, at the moment I'm okay. Shoulders feeling a little bit sore again still from this bag, but the mind's feeling good. Getting through this first audio book still, which I'm quite enjoying, and I'll put the name of the book and the author up on the screen now if you're interested, but it's quite good. So there we go, 5 past 5 p.m. I'll bring you back a bit later. Sun's going down, be getting dark soon. Sorry, back again. I did want to check the pedometer. Let's have a look at that. Alright, so we got 43,074 steps, 31.01 kilometers, That's how many calories. All right, not bad. Okay, 7 p.m. check-in. There we go. 7:06. It's a beautiful, lovely kind of northeasterly breeze has started through here, so it's actually kind of warmed up a little bit. It was getting a bit chilly before when there was an offshore breeze, just a little bit before further south. Okay, so starting to get dark now, obviously. Give it an hour and it'll probably be completely dark, although tonight is the first night of daylight saving, so the twilight might linger for a little bit longer, but it won't be long before, to do any sort of update, I'll have to find some space like a service station or something where there's some light and you can see me. So still going strong. Shoulders aren't feeling too bad at the moment. Legs are okay. A little bit muscle achy, but apart from that, okay. Knees are good, actually, surprisingly. I think the looming issue is going to be the bottom of my feet. I'm not sure that. Hang on, traffic. I'm not sure that. There goes my daughter. I'm not sure that taking my shoes off and walking on the sand was maybe the best thing to do. I obviously tried to clean them off as best as I could before I put my socks and shoes back on, but inevitably I think there's a bit of sand in between my feet and my socks, and it's probably acting like sandpaper. And I'm fully anticipating, I mean, we've been going now 10 hours, 14 hours to go, and 14 hours so I hit the weigh-in at the end, and then a 20-minute walk home. I'm fully anticipating that by the time I get to pull my shoes and socks off, that, yeah, the bottom of my feet might come off with my socks, so that'll be interesting to see. Anyway, so I'm going to keep pounding. It looks like my daughter was heading home, so I might actually drop in and see her on the way past. That'll be really nice. She lives about, if I had to guess, about 5, 6, 7 kilometres north of here, maybe a bit more. So I'll drop in and see her on the way through. Anyway, I'll bring you back for an update a little bit later, like I said, probably from a service station or a shop or a shopping centre or something. Whew. 14 hours to go. Right, yeah, it's just gone 9 p.m. I've just come into the shopping centre. Dry undies, clean socks. I'm going in to get changed. Alright, so changed the undies and socks in the bathroom there. Backs of my legs, I don't know. All up and down, they've been smashed by some sort of biting insect at some point. They're not itchy or sore or anything like that. I think the pain of the chafing in the cheeks is overriding anything else that I'm feeling at the moment. So yeah, anyway, fresh undies, fresh socks, stopping for a nice coffee. Like I said, we're 9:15 now, so just past the halfway mark. If I have a look at the distance, there we go, that's the number of steps, and kilometres, calories. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly finish this coffee and we'll get out of here. Well, I'm not sure if you can see me. It's time now has just gone. Let me see if you'll catch that on the camera. So 1:03 a.m. time has just gone, and so 8 hours to go. I'm a little bit concerned that I'm going to get to the end destination fairly early, but I'm going into Macca's. I'm going to grab something to eat. Okay, so I just got back to me bus, so I haven't even closed the door yet. Oh, I just ran to the toilet for a pee. Time is now, as predicted earlier and expected, it's, I don't know if you made that out, 3:40. Oh, I passed the shopping centre on the way here that I've got to do the weigh-in. I'm in so much pain. So much pain. Surprisingly, no, my knees aren't what's causing me the problem at the moment. Is that the big issue is the bottom of my feet. It really feels like particularly on the balls of the feet and the heel of the feet, the sole of my foot is kind of detached from the rest of my foot, so that I put my foot down and it kind of squirms, you know, that kind of where you've got a big blister kind of feeling. So I feel like I got a blister the size of my feet. So, however, at 3:40 AM it means we're only, oh, I can't even calculate it, 17 hours, 18 hours. How long have I got to go? Can someone help me out here? At 4 AM there's 5 hours to go. So 5 hours and 20 minutes to go. So that's 18 hours and 40 minutes. Oh, my shoes feel like they're full of liquid. So 5 hours to go. So I have as yet not met the challenge, the 24-hour challenge. So I'm just going to change my socks and my undies and do potentially the most difficult thing of the trip so far, which will be to leave the comfort of this bus. I haven't had a break since I stopped for Macca's for about 10 minutes, and that was, I don't know what time that was, 3 hours ago. I don't know. So I've got to now, oh, like I said, I'm gonna change my undies. I don't think I want to take these socks off in case my feet fall apart. I might put a second pair of socks over the top, fill my water bottle up, probably have some painkillers, and then I'm just going to start going around my local loop here, which normally I can do in about 40 minutes. I reckon now it's going to take me double that, but that still means doing that loop probably at least 4 times before I can then try and line things up so that I end up at the weigh-in at 9 AM in 5 hours time. Alright, so I'm just going to change. And also, by the way, here's the pedometer. So it reset at midnight, so I checked and I can go back into this, but I did 54 kilometers up to midnight. So I've done 14 kilometers since midnight and 1200 calories since midnight, 19,500 steps since midnight. So what I'll probably have to do is at the end, when I edit the video, I'll add the two days worth of steps and kilometers together, but that means I've done what, 450, 68 Ks. I don't know how many steps, no idea. Anyway, I'll put it up on the screen towards the end when I edit it. I'm gonna get changed. Oh, alright, I've got to take my sock off. I just took my shoe off and it did not feel good, eh? Excuse the mess of me bus. Oh, I can't get it off. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a blister. Doesn't look as bad as it feels. That's all a blister. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, and it's all blistered at the back. Oh, look at this. There's one here. Oh, listen to me, whinge, bloody whinge. Oh man, I'd love to know what all these bites are on the back of my legs too. Plus I'm a bit sunburnt. Anyway, let me finish getting changed. Alright, 3:58. So, change of undies, change of socks. I've actually double socked. I don't know if that's going to help. Oh, my feet feel so cramped in there. Oh, I'm in so much discomfort. So I'm going to hit the road now. I took unnecessary weight out of my bag, so please forgive me for that. So I've now got 5 hours of hiking ahead of me to end up at the weigh-in. And keep in mind, once I've done the weigh-in at 9 o'clock, and the current condition I'm in at the moment, it's going to take me about 40 minutes to hike home. So, hang on. So yeah, alright. Wish me luck. I'm just checking the... Okay, I think we're good for charge on the battery. I'm really been worried the whole time that I was going to lose charge on my phone and then lose the pedometer, but I've had a battery bank going on it. It's been fine. And I'm about to listen to the last chapter of the second audio book, which is great because I'd set myself a goal of going through 5 books by the end of this year, and I've gone through 2 just in the last 24 hours thanks to this hike. So I've got one more chapter on that to go, and then I think a Joe Rogan podcast is going to get me through to the end, hopefully. Let's get out of here. Great cinematography. I can't even say cinematography at the moment. Oh. Oh yeah. Alright, you probably can't see me now. There's a street light right above. Oh. Okay, fresh as a daisy. Only 5 hours to go. Okay, this is really hard. I've failed. I can't go on any longer. It's the last lap I did. It's 6:30 now. It's 6:30 a.m. The last lap, I had to keep stopping. I can barely stand on my feet. There's no way I can keep walking for another... it'd have to be at least another 2 hours, so it's not happening. Just looking at the figures here, I've done, since I started yesterday morning, 106,059 steps. And total distance, I don't know, you showed 76.36 kilometers. So I still think that's a pretty good effort. I can't really say that's a fail. I didn't hit the 24 hours, but you know, that was my challenge that I come up with. It's not you know, I was only really holding that to myself. Obviously I'm disappointed. Yeah, really disappointed. But like I said, I don't want to... I'm at the point now where I'm a little bit concerned about doing permanent damage to my feet. They're that bad. So, yeah. What I'll do, I'm just gonna call it quits now. I gotta hit the sack. I'll go to... Yeah, I was gonna go and weigh in. Maybe I'd have to drive there. I don't even want to drive, but yeah, I'm gonna have a sleep. And then I'll yeah, look, I'm really bummed. I'll yeah, go and do a weigh-in later on this afternoon after I've had a snooze. Oh, alright, so for whatever reason my body doesn't want to sleep. So it's almost 11 a.m. So I'm gonna try and go and do the weigh-in anyway, eh? See how we go. Alright, so let's see if we actually lost any weight for all that pain and effort.
Your mapping is about to start. Ready?
Alright, what's the result going to be?
Of your body measurements. You can unlock
Okay, we
all
lost
your
weight.
results by downloading the app. Press next on the top right corner to view your health results.
I think I was 105.4 yesterday, so lost 0.7 of a kilo in 24 hours. That's how you do it. Alex does DIY style. Just hike 76 kilometres in 24 hours without any sleep. You're guaranteed to knock off at least half a kilo.